y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I have a plan with me. I am working in my dashboard planner, which is my work planner, and I am planning on using Wild Plans, which is part of the spring release from the Happy Planner. It is gorgeous. I cannot wait to dive into this sticker book. So I will link everything that I end up using down below. Otherwise, I will put you all on fast forward. Let's go. First off, let me apologize for any hammering and construction sounds you may hear. My neighbors are getting new siding and they have been going all day long, and I can't wait any longer to do my voiceovers or else I won't be able to pick up my children from school. So we'll just have to deal with a little bit of the construction noise. I apologize if it bugs you. Okay, this particular book, so fun. It's this gorgeous, gorgeous color scheme, this colorway in this book, very neutral. And I want to create kind of a scene on the bottom. So this is actually paper from Felicity Jane. I wanted some black and white paper that could kind of serve as the ground. So we're going to put that there. It's this sketchy plaid pattern. I'll put it on both sides all the way across. And then I'm going to put together a little scene. And I'll be honest, the scene did not come together as I wanted it to in the beginning. My goal was to use some of the palm trees and greenery that were on this like gray, green, blue background. I'll show you those right there. It's kind of a gray background. It has a little bit more color in person. So I have these palm trees, and I didn't know when else I would use this particular colored background. Normally I'm used to white stickers, and where I go wrong is that sticker right there. The second palm tree I put in the middle of that page thinking, well, I don't want it to be on either side because that feels too similar, too symmetrical. And so I thought what I would do with each of these greenery pieces, the palm trees and then the monstera leaves, I would have an animal next to them. And it kind of works out, but a couple of problems. So first of all, I only do 4 pieces of greenery. And one of the kind of rules of design is you have things in odd numbers. So that was a little bit of a problem. I didn't have enough pieces of greenery going on. And then the spacing was just weird. So you'll see later on, I'm going to end up changing the spacing of where some of these pieces are. There's my 4th piece, adding in the little bird, and then I will add a 5th piece, but it'll come in just a minute. Okay, over on the left side here, I'm going to put one of these double boxes. I like breaking up the grid on the left side, but I'm going to bring in a different color. We'll go with this really, really light pink color. It says this week. That's probably where I will write out some specific goals for the week or some extra things that I'm wanting to track in my work planner that particular week. I use the grid over on the side. I use those checklists in a different way. I write out the videos that I need to record that week, some to-dos. I write out a Patreon grid, and then I have a collaboration grid. So when I have assignments for the Happy Planner or any other companies that I'm collaborating with, those get their own section as well. This is my We Are Memory Keepers disc punch. I'm just using that to punch out the holes that got covered up by the scrapbook paper. Love that I can just single hole punch those. It makes it super easy. So that's the start of it. Again, that palm tree on the right is gonna bug me. I'm just not happy with it, but that's okay. Over here, this is where I'm going to cover up these headings. I think they say like shopping list and to do and things like that. I'm going to cover them up just because I don't use those particular headings. Some weeks I do boxes over them and write out headings. I don't need to do that all the time because I put things in the same place each week. I've found kind of a pattern that works for me in my work planner, and so now I'm just putting headers that say like check it off, to do, don't forget, remember, things like that. So it doesn't have to be specifically labeled for something for me to know what is going to go there. So here I'm trying to balance. I have this darker one up here. I wanted to bring in the softer pink to match up with that box, but it didn't need to be right next to the box. So that's going to go there. This darker color is going to come down here. It'll end up getting balanced out with some darker tones that I bring in on the right side. But right now it feels like it's sticking out just a little bit, just the heaviest piece over there. Next up, I wanted to add a decorative box over on the left side, and the one I choose says, "Blessed are the curious, for they shall have adventures. I thought that was just so beautiful. Now this is like the spread of me picking up stickers over and over and over again. I move stickers around so much in this spread. I should have pulled out my planning guides so that I could have saved myself a little bit of time, but that's okay. I just change it up, and it's okay to change your mind. Over here on the right, where it lists Monday through Sunday, I usually write out the YouTube videos that are going live that week. So I just use that particular sticker that says Born to Wander to cover up that little area. And now I'm going to start laying down boxes. And this is where I'm starting to feel like I don't like the clutter that's going on. I do have a lot that goes on Thursdays business-wise. And so I need a lot of boxes over there. But then it was running into the palm tree and I just wasn't liking it. So I'll kind of address that. I know that I don't like how the scene is going. And so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do to fix the scene. I'm going to pick up some more boxes, some more opportunities to add in some to-do lists. I have lots of lists over on the left side, and then I kind of assign tasks over on the right side to different days. And then some floating days where I just have, floating tasks where they get done as I have time during the week. I turned one of those vertical boxes on its side, which is a really great way to use them in a dashboard size planner. And then layering a couple others right here that brings in some of the softer colors. And I still am not liking that palm tree. So I'm looking through to see what else I can find that says do all the things. Super cute, fits right there. And what I decide I want to do is bring in some layering as far as the scene goes. So we have those stickers, and then we have some clear stickers that have black. And I thought, you know what might make those palm trees look better, in my opinion, or the scene, is to balance it out with kind of some sketched black pieces in the background. So this is where I'm going to start pulling up stickers galore. They all pulled up really well. I was actually very, very impressed. But I'm going to add in just some black accents back here. And to me, it brings the scene together just a little bit more. So adding that in, and then I'll end up deciding that that palm tree just isn't going to do it for me. So I very carefully, here it goes, I'm going to pull that one up. I'm going to move it all the way over to the right. And yes, it's very symmetrical to what's on the left, but to me, it just is pleasing to my eye. It opens up a little space. I don't need a lot of function on Saturdays and Sundays in my work planner because generally I don't do a lot of work on those days. I need a lot of function during the week, lots of writing space. And so moving that palm tree actually gave me a little bit more room. We'll add in a really cute little plant, and then I will add in another palm tree, but this time it'll be a black and white one, and it'll be underneath a box right here, and it just works better. It opens up the space a lot, gives me more room to write, and I like how it turns out in the end. And once I moved it, I was so much happier. So don't be scared to move your stickers, to pull them up, to change your mind. I know it's just stickers. Like, don't overthink your planner spreads, but if you don't like what it looks like, then change it. You have, every right to do that. So last thing, I got to trim off some little pieces right here. I'm trying to figure out what else I need to add. I'd like to add some quotes of some sort. Oh, one last little Monstera leaf right here. So I'd like to add some clear quotes on the page. And I like this one that says, chase your dreams. It's in 3 big black boxes right here. And to me, I can layer that over this palm tree. It breaks up the palm tree again because that's an identical palm tree to the left side. So it changes it a little bit and brings in some inspiring quotes. I like this one that says spread joy, something I always try to do in my business. So that'll go right there. The last little bit will be adding some hand-drawn bullet list right here. And then this spread will be done. Thanks for hanging with me while I moved all of the stickers around in this spread. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I will have links in the description box below for this particular planner and the stickers and all the things that I end up using in the video. I want to give a huge shout out to my Scrappy Patreon members. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. You guys are really the best. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.